God has noticed something special about you that many people in your life might miss. There's a quiet strength that runs through your spirit, a loyalty that doesn't waver when times get tough, and a way of living that sets an example for everyone around you. These aren't just personality traits or habits you've picked up. They're divine gifts placed within you for a greater purpose. God wants you to know that these qualities weren't random, but carefully woven into who you are. This message comes with love to help you understand the powerful purpose behind why you were created this way. As you hear these words, know that God sees how these qualities make you different from many others in your world. It's normal to sometimes feel misunderstood, or wonder why you can't just take the easier path like others seem to do. Remember that you're being watched over with special care. These qualities of strength, loyalty, and example setting weren't accidents. They're divine preparation for important moments coming in your life. You're receiving this message because it's time to fully embrace who you were made to be. Even when standing firm feels lonely, or when your loyalty gets tested, trust that these traits are blessings because they're shaping you for a unique purpose only you can fulfill. Understanding your special qualities is the first step towards stepping into your divine calling. As you think about your strength, recognize it's different from what the world often celebrates. Just like an oak tree that's weathered countless storms yet remains standing, your strength isn't loud or showy, it's in your quiet endurance. This strength wasn't developed overnight. Think about the challenges you've already overcome, the times you kept going when others might have given up. Hold on to your resilience and determination, but let go of any shame about not fitting the world's definition of power. Just like a blacksmith carefully heats and shapes metal to make it stronger without breaking, God has allowed certain challenges in your life to temper your strength. This strength wasn't meant to crush others, but to support them when they're weak. Your power isn't in dominating, but in remaining steady when everything around you trembles. This kind of strength is rare and precious, a reflection of God's own unwavering nature working through you. This loyalty you carry is increasingly rare in today's changing world. Like an anchor that holds steady in stormy seas, your faithful heart keeps both you and others from drifting when life gets turbulent. Your commitment isn't based on convenience or feelings that come and go. It's grounded in something deeper. When you give your word, you keep it. When you love completely. This faithfulness mirrors God's own character, showing others a glimpse of divine love through your human actions. The depth of your loyalty creates a foundation that allows others to feel secure. They know you won't abandon them when better options come along or when difficulties arise. This consistent presence is a spiritual gift that brings healing to a world full of broken promises and casual commitments. Your loyal nature may sometimes feel like a heavy responsibility, but it's creating ripples of restoration in ways you may never fully see in this lifetime. As we explore the divine purpose behind your special qualities, I'd like to help you receive more spiritual encouragement about your unique gifts. If these insights about your strength, loyalty, and example setting touch your heart, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more divine messages about your special purpose in this world. The way you live creates ripples that reach further than you know. People are watching you, even when you don't realize it. They see how you handle problems, how you treat others, how you maintain your values when tested. These observations impact them deeply. Pay attention to signs that confirm your influence. People coming to you for advice, others adopting your habits or approaches, or even those who seem drawn to your steady presence without knowing exactly why. This isn't coincidence. It's the magnetic effect of authentic living. This example setting isn't about being perfect. In fact, how you handle your mistakes often teaches others more than your successes. When you acknowledge wrongs, make things right, and keep moving forward, you show others what integrity looks like in real life. Your consistent actions speak volumes in a world where words often ring hollow. Each day presents new opportunities to demonstrate what matters most through simple, faithful choices. These seemingly small moments, choosing kindness when harshness would be easier, staying honest when bending the truth would be convenient, create a living picture of what goodness looks like in action. Remember, you're not random. These qualities, of strength, loyalty, and example, setting were divinely placed within you. God strategically positions people with your special traits exactly where they're needed most. Around you stands a heavenly support team, spiritual helpers working to empower your influence in situations where these qualities can make a vital difference. This divine backing is always with you, especially in moments when standing strong feels most difficult. From heaven's perspective, your life's impact is far greater than you can see from where you stand. The strength that sometimes feels like a burden was designed as a gift to help others find their own courage. The loyalty that occasionally leaves you feeling taken for granted creates safe spaces where wounded hearts can heal. The example you set, even on ordinary days when no one seems to notice, plants seeds of possibility in lives that desperately need hope. These traits weren't given to make your journey easier, but to make it more meaningful. Feel thankful for these qualities, for they show how specially crafted you are for specific divine assignments. You carry these traits because you can be trusted with their power. Divine timing, God's perfect clock, is working in your life right now. When opportunities arise for you to demonstrate your strength, show your loyalty, or set an example, these aren't random occurrences but divinely orchestrated moments. Your qualities connect directly to God's plan for touching other lives at exactly the right time. As these opportunities appear, let them build your confidence in your purpose. Each one confirms you're being guided and used for important work. Pay attention to situations that seem to specifically call for your unique strengths. Notice when you feel particularly drawn to stand firm in a situation, or when your loyal heart feels especially moved towards someone. These intuitive pulls often signal divine appointments, moments specially created for your gifts to meet someone else's needs. They aren't random feelings, but sacred guidance, showing you where to direct your energy. Keep your heart open to these divine nudges. The more you recognize and respond to them, the more clearly you'll see the beautiful pattern of purpose unfolding through your life. Your strengths aren't accidental. They're answering specific prayers, often prayers of people you may not even realize need exactly what you carry. Just as you receive these divine insights about your special qualities, your support helps us. Continue sharing similar messages with others who need to recognize their unique purpose. A small super thanks of $5, $10, or $20 allows these encouraging words to reach those who don't yet understand their special traits. Your contribution helps others discover the divine purpose behind their strength, loyalty, and example, setting, capacity. Let's address something important. Being the strong one isn't always easy. There's a weight that comes with dependability. Sometimes you might feel tempted to hide your strength, to make yourself smaller just to fit in with others who don't share your solid foundation. Like a lighthouse standing alone on rocky shores, your strength can sometimes create a sense of isolation, even while guiding many to safety. This is normal and doesn't mean you're doing anything wrong. From a divine perspective, the occasional loneliness felt by strong people is part of the refining process. These moments of standing apart continue to develop rather than diminish the unique strength you carry. Just as gold becomes more precious through fire, your strength grows more valuable through these testing times. Find ways to authentically express your strength in a world that sometimes misunderstands it or takes it for granted. Remember that true strength includes knowing when to rest, when to ask for help, and when to show vulnerability. Growing through the challenges of being different doesn't mean becoming hard or distant. It means becoming even more genuinely yourself, embracing both your power and your humanity exactly as God designed. Your loyal heart is precious and deserves protection. While your faithfulness is a gift, wisdom is needed in directing it properly. Make it a habit to say to yourself, "My loyalty reflects God's faithfulness, but must be given where it's respected." This reminder helps you remain true to your nature while avoiding exploitation. There's divine wisdom in being loyal without being naive. Learn to recognize the difference between relationships where your loyalty is divinely directed versus those where it might be misplaced. God doesn't ask you to remain loyal to situations that harm your spirit. Set healthy boundaries while honoring your faithful nature. This isn't contradictory but complementary. Take time each day to renew your capacity for faithfulness through prayer and reflection. This spiritual practice helps you remain loyal without becoming depleted. The balance between loyalty to others and proper self-care isn't selfish but necessary. Just as a river needs a source to keep flowing, your loyalty needs regular replenishment. Your faithful heart is one of your most beautiful qualities, but like all precious things, it deserves to be honored both by you and those who receive its blessing. It's time to move from unconsciously setting an example to intentionally embracing this role. Your consistent behavior creates safe spaces where others feel they can be authentic. This is no small gift in a world where many wear masks to protect themselves. Consider how you might multiply your influence through mentoring someone who could benefit from your steadiness. One person fully embracing their strengths creates a ripple effect that touches countless lives. Build connections with others who share your values of strength and loyalty. Together, you form a community that stands as a powerful example in an often unstable world. The divine vision for your life includes an expanding circle of influence that grows naturally from your authentic living. Your example has special power in healing broken trust in others' lives. When people who've been hurt by unreliability encounter your consistent faithfulness, it helps restore their ability to trust again. The legacy you're creating through your strength, loyalty, and example will continue long after you're gone. The people you've influenced will carry these qualities forward, creating a chain of positive impact that extends far beyond your lifetime. This is the beautiful multiplication of goodness that happens when one person embraces who they truly are. Let's address something important, those moments when you question your impact or wonder if your strength and loyalty really matter. Everyone experiences these doubts, even the strongest among us. From a divine perspective, your value isn't diminished during these questioning times. Like gold being refined in fire, these periods of doubt actually strengthen the authenticity of your example by keeping you humble and relatable. God's view of your worth doesn't depend on human recognition or appreciation. Some of your most significant moments of impact may never be acknowledged by others, yet they create ripples that transform lives. The times when you feel most invisible might be when your example speaks most powerfully to someone watching quietly from the sidelines. Find confidence in knowing your purpose is greater than what can be measured by immediate feedback. The strength, loyalty, and example you provide may plant seeds that bloom years later in ways you'll never directly witness. Trust that nothing offered in genuine love is ever wasted in God's economy of purpose. As we close, move forward with new intention about your unique qualities. Embrace your divine design as someone strong, loyal, and exemplary, not with pride but with humble purpose. These traits represent a sacred trust placed in you. Trust divine guidance to show you how and where to use these qualities each day. Remember to say, "I was created this way for a purpose that matters." Your journey of strength and loyalty isn't always easy, but it's profoundly meaningful. The path of being who you truly are leads to the deepest fulfillment possible. You are seen, valued, and perfectly designed, for your unique contribution to this world. If this message has helped you recognize the divine purpose behind your strength, loyalty, and example setting, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more spiritual insights. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a message meant specifically for your heart. When you share this video, you extend its encouragement to others who may not yet recognize their special qualities. Dear Lord, please give us wisdom to use our strength wisely, direct our loyalty appropriately, and set examples that reflect your goodness in this world. Amen. If this message has touched your heart or helped you understand your unique qualities better, consider showing your appreciation with a super thanks of $5, $10, or $20. Your support helps us continue sharing these empowering messages with others who need this divine encouragement. Please share in the comments what spiritual topics or divine insights you'd like to hear in our next video. Your suggestions help us bring you the guidance that speaks directly to your journey.